Yo guys, what's up? Yeah, we've already started, because you know what we're doing by the title. We're sorting out the bike track that, well, I say we, it was going to be we, but it's actually just I. But yeah, this is like a place nearby where I live. We call it the cut through because it's a cut through from, so I'll run you through the track first. I'll run you through the track, I guess, because, you know, what else am I going to do other than show you me removing a lot of leaves, because that's what it is from this massive tree. That tarmac area there is usually where you start. You go up, turn around and come back and begin the cut through path. So coming down the dirt area here, as you can see, coming down, going through all this mud. Usually in the summer when you actually ride it, it's completely dry and rock hard, so you don't have any mud issues with your wheels and slipping and anything. Then you come here, after coming down over here, into the first berm, which you can barely see is a thing, because it's completely covered by grass, because it's, you know, as the sun comes over, it goes, it catches a lot of light on here, so it's like a hot spot for, you know, grass to grow and stuff, because it gets plenty of sunlight for photosynthesis. But yeah, it does start here, even though you can barely see it. It comes round, and this berm kicks you out quite nicely into this berm here, which has not been nearly so bad hit by, you know, the greenery. And yeah, it is alright actually. You can see where it starts pretty much. Still has a few leaves on it, just there, still has a few leaves. But the end you can see as it goes round nicely towards that berm there, which is, you know, the biggest berm I believe. Pretty much, well, it used to be way a bit higher, but it's kind of been like eroded away by time and water, and also we've taken some of the mud off it for these two berms, as they used to be very tiny. But yeah, this is the third berm, which actually is pretty good. It starts about here, hasn't really been hit. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to cut that because it's right in the way, and it's spiky as well, so yeah, you're not very nice, boy. Anyway, this is the third berm, which kicks you out quite nicely. You go round, kicks you out directly towards there, which there's usually a berm, but it's completely covered by leaves, as you can see. And then that continues the track, but I will have to remove most of these leaves, which is very annoying. This mud here is really bad. Like, it's way worse than it usually is every other year, because I think I know why. It's because this entire area used to be covered by ivy, like where the bike track is. So that being got rid of pretty much as caused for less water to be soaked about the ground. So like the mud stays for a very long time until it freezes over, which probably won't now because of global warming, which is awesome, but you know, whatever. Anyway, we continue on down the bike track, and you come to the first kind of hump here, which you can get airborne off if you come in a straight line down, but that will probably completely screw you over for this next bit, which is, you know, the area from this bump into our digging hole, which, because we're smart, we've implemented into the track. So, because we have limited space pretty much. And yeah, this area was completely full of leaves, as you can see. It's kind of got also a little dip as well in it, because we needed more mud. And, well, not mud, dirt, because mud is kind of, you know, bad. But we need, like, the deeper mud. Well, deeper dirt, God, so why am I saying mud? Deeper dirt, which is from there, because it's, like, better for building these things, because it's more compact. Well, look at the amount of leaves there, from here. I didn't realise how many leaves there were until I started this. And then we have another, you know, hump in front of the big dip, we call it. Because, you know, to slow you down before, so you lose a little bit of speed and then gain more speed, because this is, because, you know, you're pedalling down here usually. You don't have to, but usually you're pedalling down here. Then you come down this hump, through the big dip, up to our main jump, and the only one really, and the last one as well. And yeah, we need to increase the, well, upness, I guess you could call it, like the flick of this, because you usually go like land like past the landing. So we're going to make this higher probably, and, you know, just make the whole thing a bit higher. So that should be good. So also, we need to figure out what we're doing with the rest of it. So please make sure to leave your comments in the comment section down below as to what to improve this bit to start with, because it can always be improved. Obviously, you know, making the berms bigger, that's obvious. So if you have any ideas as to improve this, and as to what we can do next, we're thinking maybe a pump track, maybe another big jump like this, maybe, you know, maybe from more berms on either side, just to, because, you know, at this point, you're going pretty darn quick, and still increasing, because it's a quite big hill, so pump track might be a bit too hard, because you're going so fast, you'll be getting airborne off each one. Another big jump, it'll be pretty darn big, because you're going so fast, you would go a solid 2 or 3 meters probably. And berms, they'd have to be pretty big, you see, like have to be pretty big, otherwise like you're going to go off the top of them, or you're going to have to brake before them. So it's difficult as to what to do, because it's going to take a lot of effort as the further you get down. So yeah, make sure to leave comments in the comment section down below as to that. Anyway, I better start getting, you know, leaves moved, as it's only 20 to 4 and the sun's almost set, so need to get working. First, these leaves here, they gotta get rid of them, and then I'm probably gonna need to get a shovel and build up the berm, but that'll probably be tomorrow really, because yeah, it's getting dark. But yeah, I need to get moving these leaves, boy. Wow. Oh, there we go, guys. I call that job complete. So that's task number 1. I stepped in the mud, so my shoes are a bit oofed. But yeah, there we go. Way clearer now. Look, you can see where the trail goes now. It goes round. You can clearly see that this is part of the trail. Yeah, this kind of needs to be sorted out a little bit actually. So we'll do that. There we go, guys. There's a bit more done. Got a bit more done, definitely. I have sussed out that berm there. I haven't cut the thorn that is up here. I've just kind of like hung it across so you can't hit your head on it. And what was mainly on here wasn't really leaves, it was just a bunch of sticks. And this has all been cleared, as I showed you earlier. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Kind of made it a bit more more obvious as well as to what is the track and what isn't. And also cleared yet more leaves out of this area, because there just seem to be eternal leaves. But as you rake them more, like more leaves come out the ground. But I think that's just where, you know, the natural cycle of leaves is. Like the leaves like go into the ground and become like nutrients for the trees and plants. So basically like recycling, I guess. But yeah, that is a bunch more done, and now I'll see what I can do out there for now, but probably not that much, to be honest. Then I'll give it a few rides and, you know, see how it is after a few months of not being used at all. Yeah. To be completely honest with you guys, there's not much more I can really do with just a rake. So I'm going to just give it a few rides and see how it goes. So yeah, I don't have a GoPro or anything like that, or anyway, I'm attaching my phone to my helmet, so there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So you won't get live feed of it, but I'll try and position it in a good spot so you can kind of see how it's going, I guess. Oh yeah. If you guys are wondering, by the way, if you guys are wondering, this is my bike. It is the Bossnut Calibra. Well, it is now the V2. It's known as, like, it's the new version of this. So it's the Bossnut V2, but I've upgraded the rear suspension so like you can lock it out and change the speed of it, and it's a very, very good bike. It's also very expensive, so yeah, I'd advise getting it second hand, so you know you don't spend a lot of money on it. So it's the Bossnut V2, if you're wondering. And well, I've got Trail King rear tire, which is very good. It's very, very grippy. And then the front tire is a Villigande. Villigante, an MTB Villigante. So yeah, they're 27.5 inch. No, just 27 actually. No half on it. Oh no, there is a half. 27.5 inch tyres. So I've got a Trail King tyre, which I would advise. I think I'd advise for more than Villigante, because the Villigante is more hardcore than the Trail King. The Trail King's like a mixture of both, whereas the Villigante is like really for like muddy or rocky riding, whereas this is more of an all-rounder because, you know, less grips. But yeah, that's my bike. It's very good. I also, yeah, it's 140mm on the front and 100mm on the back. So yeah, it's very good. But yeah, it's a 20 speed as well, by the way. Just letting you know.